Hello everyone. It is the day before Freya's procedure. Liam and I came up to the Children's Hospital to do this trip. I like to couple kind of a getaway trip with one of my kids along with Freya's trips to the Children's Hospital because that's what our life looks like.
Last time it was Fiona, so now it's me, then it'll be Jessie.
That's right. So we're just getting a meal in Freya. She can have formula until 6 in the morning. Freya does not like eating first thing in the morning, so we'll see if she does another feed. This might be her last feed before surgery. And then she can have apple juice, Pedialyte, or Sprite until 10 in the morning. So we'll definitely get her something that looks like that, huh? And then we head into the Children's Hospital. We have to do a hearing test, non-sedated first, to see if they can get her to pass, which I will be very surprised if they can because no one has been able to get her to pass a regular hearing test ever. So we'll see. And then after that we check in and we're gonna go get an MRI, a sedated hearing test, ear exploratory something. They're just going to look at her ears and then put in tubes if they feel like they need to. I wanted to say a quick word about my last short that caused some controversy. The thing about sharing your life, especially if your child has a disability, or I found if people themselves are disabled, is people believe that they have the right to know everything about your life. It's just not the case. I draw very clear boundaries with Freya. There's a lot of things that I just flat out won't show you guys because this is Freya's life and she can't tell me what she's okay with sharing and not okay with sharing. And so I make those decisions and I make them for Freya. The real, that's a boundary I've made. I'm not going to discuss when I die what is going to happen. It's just not okay to come and ask someone that you don't know personally their plans for death. It's just a weird thing for me. Now, if someone were to want to know because they themselves are a medical parent and we have a relationship, it's not just out of the blue, yes, I would totally discuss that with you. But stranger on the internet who's just curious, no, it's a boundary I'm setting and it's a line I will not cross. It's not something I want to even think about. Yes, we have a plan. Of course we have a plan, but it's not something I myself like to think about. And beyond having a plan, that's all you're gonna get. So thank you for the people that have been standing up for me. Shame on you for the people that have been calling me names. And let's get on with the vlog.
It's going to be a very good one that you should subscribe to because it's awesome.
This is going to be a very interesting one. This will be all about a day in the life of a procedure at the Children's Hospital. I know you can't see anything, but it's 6 a.m. Freya woke up and decided she's gonna eat, which is great. I've got about a half hour for her to finish her bottle and get her meds in her. Yeah, we gotta get all your meds in. And then she can have juice and Pedialyte and Sprite until 10. Which is good. Yeah. I've had a lot of people asking me what I use on my skin lately, which actually really thrills me because I have struggled for so long with acne and finally feel like I have it under control. So I wash my skin with CeraVe, the hydrating face wash. Then I go in with Good Molecules Hyaluronic Acid Serum and Niacinamide, I think is how you say it, serum. And then I use CeraVe Ultralight Moisturizing Lotion with SPF. And I love that this is really light and doesn't feel like sunscreen on my skin, but still has that sunscreen. I use some type of concealer. I'm using the Tula here, but I honestly go through about 3 different kinds. I just need something to cover up the big bags under my eyes that, you know, being 36 and having 4 kids has given to me. So something to cover up the purple bags under my eyes. And then lastly, I go in with the Tula Radiant Skin. I believe they call it like a tinted serum. And I use that now instead of a makeup because it's so much lighter on my skin. I found that as I got older, any type of makeup would just like sit in all my wrinkles. So I like this. It evens out my skin tone, but doesn't feel cakey on my skin. Freya, I decided to do her hair in French braids just to keep it up out of the way of the surgery. I didn't want any, you know, anything caking into her hair. She's usually really good and lets me kind of do whatever I want with her hair. For some reason, she really found those lights interesting, and I kept having to straighten her head out so I could see what I was doing. But we got so many compliments on her hairdo today. I just love how the French braids look. It also keeps everything back and out of the way for the day. So they said this time, since there's going to be no incision, she can wear her own clothes. Yeah. So we went and got her this cute outfit. It had to have no metal on it because she is having an MRI. Bless you. Look how cute she looks. Who knows? We may get to the hospital and they may have changed their mind, but it's a very cute outfit, Freya. Are you ready to go? She's like, I woke up at 6, Mom, which is good. That's when she needed to wake up to eat. I didn't even have to wait for my alarm, but now she's ready for a little nap. And go do a car nap. Go get Mom some caffeine. Are you ready? Let's go. So we're a little early, and there's a really cool skywalk over to another building, so we're gonna go do that just because we can. So let's see if we can see anything here. If you look out here, there's, oh, you can't see it, right there is downtown Salt Lake. Do you see all the buildings? So there's downtown Salt Lake City. So first off, we have to get a regular hearing screening just to make like triple sure that she has to be under sedation for the sedated hearing screening. This is a bad bug bite. It looks awful. Because they don't want her under sedation longer than necessary. So one last ditch effort to see if we can get her to pass a hearing screening. And then off to check in for her MRI hearing screening, and then they're gonna see if she needs tubes in her ears. Does that sound good? And all 3 of those things she'll be under sedation for. Does that sound good? surprise, surprise. She failed her hearing test, which we knew would happen. So now she's gonna do the sedated hearing test, which is half of what we came for. So she's having her last little snack. In 20 minutes, she has to stop all clear liquids. So she's having a last little snack. We're walking yet another sky bridge because all the hospitals here are kind of interconnected. Oh, this has a way better view. Look how beautiful. Shelly works here somewhere. My sister works in one of these. Ooh, have to go find her.
Drop it.
I know. I probably would, huh? I dropped my phone in the pool yesterday, so. How's the day so far? Good. We filled it with lots of snacks already. Yeah, we did. All checked in, just waiting for the nurse to come in, and then hopefully the anesthesiologist will come in and give us a chat, and then we'll be ready. The new toy we got is a hit. She likes to push it with her foot. Yeah, but the bigger hit is the bag of small little toys we brought. Oh, I can't. We got it just like at Walmart in the birthday party favor section, and it's a bunch of noisemakers, and she loves them. Look at that. You gotta come prepared. Yeah, you gotta come prepared when you're gonna sit for a long time. So we got some new toys because the #1 thing Freya likes is new, anything. So we got this new one that makes noise and lights up, and then a bag of small little noisemaker toys, huh? You dancing? With the lucky hand, no less, huh? I brought her this toy and she's been loving it. It's like a xylophone, but you have to turn these things to get them to make noise. Can you show everybody how it works? No? She's like, I don't like it anymore, Mom. Can you show everyone? Can you show everyone? There we go, with the foot. Sounds good. Just waiting, they're running behind, so just waiting for them to come get you, huh? Yeah. Still waiting on the anesthesiologist too. We got to talk to him, which is always fun. Kids with CDLS have a hard time with anesthesia, so it's important we talk to him and just let him know, huh? So he's prepared. Yes. Got him? Nice. So they were really behind, I think about an hour and a half late. Hour and a half, yeah. So Freya ended up falling asleep, and then they did let me walk back to the back with her, which some anesthesiologists do and some don't. This one was really cool. He actually let me hold her while he put the mask on her, so that she was comfortable and wasn't scared falling asleep, which was really nice. I've never had an anesthesiologist let me do that. Yeah, should be about 2 to 3 hours, they said, for all of her procedures to be done. So Liam and I went and got some lunch. We watched some Dan TDM on YouTube. And now we're gonna go check out the gift shop, walk around, listen to some Crime Junkie podcasts, and just kill some time. No news is good news in these situations, so hopefully we just get to chill for 2 to 3 hours and go back and meet her. I really liked, the anesthesiologist was really good. So I'm thinking everything will go well. We'll see how long it takes her to come out of anesthesia and how much oxygen support she needs, because that's a common problem with her. So we'll see. Freya came out of anesthesia so beautifully. The anesthesiologist gave her less of the propofol medication, so she wasn't as sleepy when she came out. He also gave her medication for pain and for nausea, so when she woke up, she was feeling great. So we made it back home. It's a long 3 days. The stress of procedure days are just completely next level. The stress of keeping her not sick until procedure day is so stressful. And then so many things can go wrong when kids are under anesthesia, especially kids with CDLS. They are notorious for having problems with sedation. So it is so stressful. I'm glad it's done. I was going to go over kind of what they found out here, but this video is a little long. So I'm going to make a separate video later this week about all the things we found out during Freya's procedure and explain what the next steps are. So if you want to come back for that, I'm hoping to do that probably on Friday. So we will see you then, and thank you for being here.